Like growing into them really does suck though, because like as I was saying, bro, I ain't never had allergies. So like, imagine I'm calling niggas, telling people that that's too early in the
Within
video.
the first 10 seconds, you made me wait to start it so you can continue your sentence and messed up immediately.
Oh, but yeah, no, because like growing into them, I'm sitting over here talking about some, bro. You was born weak. I was born strong. Now look at me. But anyways, hey everybody, it's episode 10 of the D1Ators podcast. I'm your host Jordan. I'm looking crazy, but I'm here with my co-host
Aries,
Aries.
what's the word?
Oh no, I'm introducing you. I'm Jordan. I'm here with my co-host Aries. You know, the man, the myth, the legend, the goat, my goat.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway,
But how was your week? How was your week?
I really had a pretty good week. I got some good news that I'm not gonna share because I don't want to. But it's a pretty good week this week. Also I got some new food. It was called Cherry Harvest White Chocolate Cherry Blondie Dessert. It was basically cheesecake bites. That was fire. That was 9 of them. I ate like 6. I'm gonna go get some more. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, of course. Allegedly, of course.
Illegally.
So let's say, where's that? Let's say, hypothetically, I bought this gift card for somebody, right? Hypothetically.
We talked about this. This is the one that's for your pops?
Yeah.
You didn't talk about it on camera, but you asked me about it. I was confused. I was like, we talked about this.
I checked the balance of this gift card, and it has not been used. I sent him a picture of it so he could use it, like the numbers.
Mm-hmm. He forgot about it.
So that's what I'm thinking, right? And I'm about to go to the gym, right? Like when we get done recording, I'm going to the gym. Here's the thing. B-Dubs is around the corner from the gym.
I don't even blame you, big dog.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I just use like $20 off of it.
How much you got on there? 50?
Yes. $50 on here. So what I'm thinking, right?
Hey, how long ago did you get the gift?
I can actually tell you the exact day I gave the numbers to him. Hold on. Let me see. It was.
Hey, shout out to Auntie for the bread.
Huh?
My aunt just sent me 15.
Oh, let me have it. I need it.
I need it.
March 29th. So it's been a month. Tomorrow it will have been a month.
Okay, you can use it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You can use it tomorrow.
Okay.
Use it today and say you used it tomorrow.
I'm going to use it today, right? I'm going to use it. And if he asks for it, like if he can't use just the numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go.
Just use the rest of the 30 and send him 50.
Huh?
If you say he can't use the numbers, then you say, okay, I'll keep the card. You use the card and send him 50. Send him 30.
Not.
Send him 30.
Not. I'm going to use it. And then if he I can't like use this card, I'll be like, I threw it away after I sent you the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Evil. Bro, evil.
I ain't evil. Because I am going to throw it away when I'm done with it.
He was going to throw it away, and then you realize you did it. It was like, let me check the balance.
Oh, no, I never threw it away because I always had hope that he would forget about it.
Yeah. I
don't really think he like B-Dubs like that. So, you know.
You got yourself a gift and handed it to him.
Low key. I ain't even handed it to him. Anyway, I think I'm getting B-Dubs tonight. Because, dude, B-Dubs, they got this special for wings, bro. It's all you can eat wings for like $20. I don't know if you know this. I'm kind of skinny. But I can eat a lot of wings. Especially if they bone in.
That was crazy. After about 10, 12 wings, I'm done.
Oh, nah. If I get chicken nuggets, I eat a 20-piece, regardless.
Nah, see, a 20-piece got it. That's because it's boneless. Something about the bone in make me hungry. I mean, make me feel faster.
You eating the bone?
No, it's just the work that you got to put it to go around it.
Oh, you lazy. Yeah, I'm using this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my wallet now. Bro,
I ain't gonna lie. Are you one of the people that takes like the flat, grabs it by the end bone, and...
No.
Okay.
That is big back behavior.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I seen that, I looked at bro, stood up, walked outside, took a breath.
Yeah, because you know how much work that causes. You gotta practice that. That's what you gotta practice.
Which is what I said. I said, bro, you've been putting after hour jump shots in on them wings.
Yeah,
bro.
like you deep throwing your. And
then I got another friend. I got another friend that did it. It's a female this time, right? She was like, I said on YouTube, and I started practicing with cold wings. You know how hard it is to do that shit to cold wings?
Cold wings. That's tough. That's extra texture. What else I do?
Extra. I don't like that alliteration. Extra textures fuck me up.
I went to go see Sinners, which was gas. I'm seeing a lot of people say that they actually didn't either understand or like the movie.
The movie was expert writing, and I have a take. We'll go into it later. Okay. We'll talk it right after because I've seen it this week too. So we'll talk about it both for our weeks, and then we'll get into it.
Other than that, though, I lost my right AirPod. Wow.
Okay. You about to say you lost your right hand, man?
No, I lost my right AirPod out of this case, and then I lost my well, I just found my work keys. I gotta take those back.
I just said, unless you said that, I just found my right AirPod. I would cry.
No, then I lost I got like this other set of wireless headphones. I think they JBL. I got some JBL headphones, and I lost the right one of those. And now I only have my emergency backup pair of AirPods.
You know what I realized? Y'all gotta stop arguing in the Discord question section. Bro.
Please do. Actually, I actually wanted to say that the other day because
why am I scrolling through paragraphs, bro?
They'll ask something and then they're debating it in the thing.
So what I'll do is I'll put in the hour timer after you type.
Okay.
Or 30 minutes, or 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah. Because they'll ask a question and then everybody will answer it in there, not understanding that we need to be able to see it. Actually, you don't even have to do that because what I've started doing is like if I see the question, I'll just emote on it. No, I'll just emote. Like I'll add like a fire emoji or something to it, so I know to just go to it.
Yeah, because
my screenshot is gonna get lost.
These aren't even podcast questions. This is just them arguing about who they hate in Naruto.
Really? I didn't even read it.
Oh, the message I'm scrolling through in the last I'm seeing.
Oh yeah.
I hate Naruto. Sage mode, bro. I'm like, bro, shut up.
Must have been Jam. Yeah.
Yeah, Jam just called Naruto Ninja Jesus.
Yeah, I was arguing. So they was arguing about that one day, and I was asleep. And I woke up to it, so I started responding to all of it.
Did I tell you to shut up?
Oh, yeah. No, that was that day, actually.
Yeah, because you came in the next day, and I was like, they're done. Please shut up.
No, because
you don't understand. I was active that whole chat. Them going back and forth. I'm sitting here. I'm like, mute.
Jam does not like Naruto, and I don't know why.
I know.
Or Sword Art Online. How do you feel about 7 Deadly Sins?
I like the story.
You like the story of 7 Deadly Sins?
I like the story. I like the concept is hard, but the animation's
I liked everything about 7 Deadly Sins up until the animation studio swapped. But like people don't like the story of 7 Deadly Sins, and I don't understand why.
He is perpetually cursed, and the curse only activates once he finds the love of his life.
And then once she remembers that he's the love of her life,
she becomes an angel and dies.
Within both 3 days.
Every time he dies, he becomes more and more of a demon, literally.
And when he dies, he literally goes to hell.
Loses he goes to hell. He goes to hell and gets the emotions beat out of him.
Literally. Turns into like a dragon in hell. Like turns into like a dragon in hell.
His little brother has an inferiority complex. His older brother is even his older brother. It's the angel who Escanor got the abilities from. Like, everything is linked. It was fire.
Yeah, I was about to say, low key, now that I'm thinking about it, the story for 7 Deadly Sins was actually kind of gas. I might rewatch it. Bro, the
No.
biggest fumble in anime history is Gil. Gil Thunder was so fire at the beginning.
Bro, let me get the jab
the
of here. He
spear.
said,
No,
walked outside. Come.
the bro started. He was walking, not even paying attention to it. Shorty was.
Ain't a lot. I'm mad that they never brought back that accuracy from him because he was really just posted up in the castle, took a random javelin, threw it at Meliodas. Meliodas walks outside, says, threw it back. He's like, all right, Meliodas is alive. That was the coldest way to check on somebody.
Bro was only fire when he was mind controlled.
Yeah, because other than that, he's a fanboy.
Even the character introductions were fire. Bond being in prison off the strength that he wanted to be there, insane.
What pissed me off was them playing patty cake.
That was
first day, I was like, no, he was cool. He was cool until patty cake.
Bro, you just seen Lil Bro that you ain't seen in like 7 years. Patty cake. And then they start beating each other up and they blew down that castle. That was fire.
Like patty cake.
The only episode I genuinely didn't like was Deanne's. I didn't care about her episode, but King's introduction was tough. He literally popped up stabbing Bond in the chest.
Fat King also pissed me off too. Like the adult chubby
that.
one. I'm like, bro, what is the point of that form?
Yeah, like if
it's not a disguise.
I mean, it kinda is.
But I'm like, but you're working for your ops. Who are you hiding from?
That's also true.
You hide it from yourself?
Merlin's introduction was fire.
Merlin was just hilarious.
I think Escanor was the best. No, Escanor didn't have the best introduction.
Escanor was fire though. I ain't gonna lie, Escanor might have my favorite introduction out of them.
Really?
It's something. It was him being in the thing, like, and like you don't know he's the Sin, like the Lion Sin.
Yeah.
And they start picking him. I'm like, oh, the Sin is about to pull up. Sunstroke. He was like, let me hold that for you. Takes the axe out of bro hand. Like, imagine you pick up a weapon. You're like, man, this shit hard. Yeah, let me hold that.
Out of the Sins, I think Escanor has my second favorite. I'm taking Meliodas first.
Bond, Escanor, Meliodas.
Bond, you like Bond's introduction to the best? I think Meliodas is the best to me just because he beat.
Oh, introduction! I thought we were just ranking the Sins.
Oh no! If we're ranking them in order,
that's my favorite.
Your favorite?
My top 3 favorites. My favorite is Bond. Bond is hilarious, bro.
Bond started off my favorite, but as the series went on, it was Meliodas.
No, he pissed me. You're right. He pissed me off towards the middle of the series, but like I respect it, and that's all he could. He's like, Captain, you're a demon. Ah, bro, shut up.
He didn't care. Okay, that's one thing I didn't like, and it was warranted though. Like, if I found out my boss is actually a demon, I'm gonna look at you kind of crazy too. But like at the same time, you've always helped me. So like, are you a demon? The movies are fire. Have you watched any of the movies? Have you watched any of the 7 Deadly Sins movies?
Yeah. Have you watched the one with the kids too?
I have not watched the one with the kids. I started reading it when 7 Deadly Sins initially first stopped, but I didn't get too far. I didn't really care. I watched the movies with the kids, but I didn't watch the series. I didn't like the animation. I don't like that it's 3D. And it's like Demon Slayer 3D. It's not even like... It's not good 3D. At all.
It's not. It's not. I ain't gonna lie. They should have just 2D animation would have been perfect for that. And it would have been cool because they could have just fixed all the animation. It would have been fire. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. My week. To be honest, bro, I'm catching up on a little bit of work for school. School ends in a week and a half. Yeah. So I'll be done, graduated, all that. Big boy job and all that. Looking for those. But I went to two cookouts, 2 barbecues.
Of course you did.
Fire, bro. It's hot outside, bro. We was playing ball. You know, you playing ball. You just get the whiff of the grill. Go over there.
I did just find a basketball court near me. I gotta go buy a ball.
Yeah, nah. You don't hoop. It's okay. We know that. Yo, if we make it to DreamCon, we hooping?
When is DreamCon?
Sometime in the summer. Isn't it July?
I kind of want to go.
We can.
I'm poor, but I'll try.
If it's second half of the summer, my job will have paid me by then.
Let's see. When is Dream going? Don't you? Ain't it like a limited number of tickets?
Yeah, but I think they do. They still have one more drop.
Let's see. It's in Houston. If I do go to DreamCon, I know I can stay with my man. I can stay with AD mom. Let's see. It's $150 for a 3 day, $75 for a 1 day, $60 for Sundays. I'm gonna have to just take that $150. But I'll have to go to Houston. King Vader gonna be there.
Yes, sir. I'm looking.
I don't know.
2025 AMP will be there. Caleb City is going to be there. Evie Sue is going to be there. King Vader. Rhyme Style. I ain't gonna lie, Rhyme Style hasn't been active that much, or I haven't seen his videos that much.
I don't know who these people are. I don't even.
Sunflower Samurai is going and Story Mode? Oh, I might go.
I don't know any of these people. She's a host.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know she was hosting.
I don't know who that is. Anyway.
Story Mode?
But yeah, I'll try to go. I'll definitely try to go. When is it? And I saw a ticket, but I didn't see when it was. View badges. Premium 3 day, yada yada yada. When is it though? I'm not seeing a date. Let's see.
Yeah.
When is it? It's May 30th through June 1st.
Oh, that's early.
That is literally a month away. That's next month.
We might have missed the last drop. I thought it was July because they usually do a drop a month before.
Oh yeah, we probably missed it.
All right,
definitely on next year.
Next year. We plan
ahead. What's the name? Coming to Comic-Con is coming to Detroit. I'm going to that.
Comic-Con. When is that coming to y'all?
On the 17th through the 18th, I think. I mean 16th through the 18th.
I cannot go. I would have said if it was later in the May, I would have went.
Yeah.
And we would have linked up there, done some bullshit. Ordered for the pod.
My pants.
Put a snake in my boot. Bro, no, my graduation is on the 17th, so I can't go.
Okay. I thought you were a freshman. Is that what's on?
No, we're the same age, buddy.
Are we?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? 20-something?
Yeah, I'm 20-something. Birthday just.
Oh, so you're 22? You're 22?
I'm 23.
Oh, you're old.
No. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Yeah.
You're old.
You're like you should be like a sophomore or junior.
I started college at 17.
Okay. What is your birthday?
July 25th.
You don't have
summer.
Oh, I guess. You would have
so I turned 22 this year.
Yeah.
I could have, but I'm also smart, so.
Well.
Hey man. So, all right, anyways, that and I seen Sinners today.
Oh.
And yeah, so let's just get into Sinners. Rate the movie on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10.
9.
10. Correction. Something's pissed me off. 9.5.
What didn't you like?
So there was a lot of build up towards the actual the juke, or that's what it's called.
The juke joint.
Yeah, the build up towards the juke joint. I was like, okay. They didn't really develop the vampires till after they pulled up. So I ranked up we got that little chase scene, and I was like, oh, so these basically we got a little chase scene where bro ran to the house, and he was like, oh, they're after me, help.
Yeah.
I set the scenery. Came back, she was a vampire. I'm like, okay, these are vampires. After that, they disappeared until it was time again. So I was like,
daytime.
Yeah, but that was earlier. That wasn't the same day.
When they catch her, when he goes to the
The two people's
clan,
crib.
the clan
Yeah,
crib, the clan crib. That's the start of. That's like the end of one day, and then the start of the next day. Like the movie starts on that next day.
yeah. Um, what else? Nah. I don't, and I don't know how I feel about the ending slash beginning because it makes it like feel like a setup for a sequel, and I
Okay,
don't know if I want a sequel.
personally, I don't like when movies start at the end. I don't like that whole trope. Like, well, yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got in this situation. For that,
And
we're
the
gonna
thing
have to
is,
rewind a little bit. I don't like that.
yeah, and from the way they were talking about it, I didn't know that was the end. So like they was like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, the way they
Because
start. It sounded like they were starting the story.
the day
He was like, yeah,
before,
yeah, and I'm like, okay, so his dad brought him back to the church, and then we see at the end he goes back. I'm like, so my first watch, I was like, what?
yeah.
But besides that,
Okay.
solid movie. Michael B. Jordan, because y'all gonna be
So
on me for
look,
that.
one thing that was it him playing both roles was actually done really well. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was like maybe halfway through the movie. Not no, like at the beginning of the movie when he passes him the cigarette
Yeah,
and like I was looking at their shadows. I was like, oh, they have two different shadows. Maybe it's like a stun double or something. And then he passes him the cigarette and like you see them like interact a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's not Michael B. Jordan in
it's
both
not
roles.
that stunt double.
Uh,
Great
no, so
acting.
look, I literally watched a video on this today while I was at work. He did play both roles, but they had the stunt double come in and Ryan Coogler, I think the director's name is. He said he left it up to Michael B. Jordan to
Michael
direct.
B. Jordan. Yeah, he basically
Well,
he's like, so when I become stacked, I'm gonna do this. So I
yeah,
need you to move like this.
yeah. So like he
So
directed how he was gonna be moving.
that's because Michael B. Jordan's a director now.
Yeah, I
He
know,
got his
and that's
license.
fine.
Yeah.
So that was really good. What else did I really like about? Okay, one thing I didn't like about the movie, and this could just because I only seen it once,
Mm-hmm.
but the vampires are a little inconsistent to me.
What, ability
When
wise or
like yeah, no like okay, so you know the scene. Obviously, this is spoilers for sinners, but anyway,
yes?
you know
What?
the scene where what is the old guy's name?
Mm-hmm. Drunky. That's all I called him.
Sure.
Drunky.
Whenever the old remember when the scene when the old guy was like, everybody get upstairs. I said that I sacrificed myself for everybody here. I meant that, and then he cut his arm.
Yeah.
When he did
They had no
that,
they had no reason to just chase him. They could have.
right? Okay, so the inconsistency for me is like we like throughout the whole thing, you weren't focused on
After blood,
blood. You were
y'all here for
focused
the
on the
music.
people themselves. Like you were here
The
for
people of the
the
music.
people. Yeah.
People of the music.
So when he cut his arm and the whole army went after him, like six of y'all at least should have went up them stairs
Yeah.
before he went to the ground.
The
Like
way I guess the way I seen it was like they hungry. So like
I don't
you
care.
put fresh food. That's what I'm saying. So you put fresh food in front of them, they just
Nah, because it made it seem like
they were like yeah.
bloodthirsty. When I was like, if that's all we needed,
I
we
could have
could
poured some
have
blood on the floor earlier.
poured some blood on the floor earlier and kept pushing. One thing that
All
was
right.
really funny was the dude that was just blacked out drunk and they threw him outside. And it turns out he was just a regular dude.
Yeah, just knocked out.
He was just knocked
That had
out.
it.
I was like, oh, that's bad.
All right. Favorite character. Let's do it from the people in the juke, and then the people that were vampires. Let's do one of each. Who's your
Okay,
favorite person turned vampire,
turned vampire.
or vampire in general?
My favorite.
Besides the head boy of the vampires, bro.
Oh, but I
No,
didn't
no,
really
right.
like him. But my favorite character in general is Smoke.
Smoke is hard.
And then Haley Steinfeld's character, she was really good.
Mary.
Mary was a demon. I liked her.
Um, so my favorite was my favorite character, Preacher Boy. Preacher Boy was there.
Really?
It like Smoke is up there, but Preacher Boy like as like a character, like looking into each of the characters, I started to like Preacher Boy more.
Why?
I think it was the last scene. I looked to like a lot of breakdown. How you know at the end where the dad's like put down your guitar, come to us, and he like clutches it.
Yeah.
Oh, I realized that his character is so attached to that, like the guitar ended up being the thing that saved him.
Yeah.
When he's in the water. Everything's he's saying the verse. Bro looks at him. I've heard that verse before. Boom. So like,
no. The guitar is the one that say the guitar is the reason he's not dead.
That's what I'm saying. It's the reason. Not, and the thing is, you ask his dad. The guitar is also the reason that he in trouble. He told him, "You keep playing that music, you going to invite the devil in." They go the first they pulled up. They're like, "Oh, we heard your music. We want to take it." They were here for him.
They were,
but it also is the thing that saved me.
I think Preacher Boy had the most symbolism, like the most thematic reasonings in the movie.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite would have to be Smoke. Because Smoke
is second for me.
Smoke was just about his business for me. I was like, all right, cool.
Ain't gonna lie. That's what made me like Smoke, Preacher Boy. Stack is up there, but Stack was pissing me off.
Who's your least favorite character in the movie? Because I have an answer, and I have a right.
Asian Shorty.
Yes. I've been seeing people. Listen, I have been seeing people defend this lady and get mad at Mary for even inviting them into. I mean, they were mad at Mary for going out there and getting turned into a vampire instead of Asian Shorty for inviting in an army of vampires.
Look, first of all, I'm not mad at Mary because Mary did a couple things. She thought if they were regular people, Mary was prepared. Mary came with the strap, thinking they were regular humans. She pulled up. She was like, "Yo, this, that, and the third." Bro, trying to make a move on her. She was like, "Hey."
So the thing about Mary that I've been defending is Smoke and Stack say no, they can't come in here because they're white. Mary was like, if we truly gonna be free, if we actually gonna be all inclusive, we gotta at least give them a chance and hear them out. At the very least,
not even that. A chance. Mary was more like because the first thing they asked was like, she's in there. Oh, she's family, which she is. She grew up with them and everything.
She is.
What you call it? But I think Mary also see it as the whole movie. Stack's been go be with the white people. Yeah. You gonna get in trouble for being here.
Yeah.
They just try to pull up and y'all tell them that they're welcomed. So you telling me if I ain't grow up around y'all, I'm not welcomed. So she was like, "Yo, let's go talk to her people." Basically,
I seen it more of a scene as a statement of if we don't and at least hear them out, then we're no better than everybody who don't want them. But then what solidified Mary as being like part of the family for me is when she looked at somebody, she was like, "Boy, if you don't get up out my face," I was like, "Hey, you got it."
No, she was black. She was black. She was black.
I was like, "Hey, you got it, twin. You got it." Same thing.
Not even that. It was when she was. My second one was you could tell because Stack and Smoke they both learned to fight just being with each other or being on the road, right?
Well, Smoke is a
soldier. But you know, Smoke basically shows Stack the ropes.
Yeah.
And then they said Stack trained Mary how to fight, and you could tell because that release was real quick when she thought bro was trying to kiss her.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't like. So you remember when Mary went out to talk to them, right? And after every time the leader said something, the chick would like repeat it like softly or whatever, like ominously, like creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That made me personally think that like he just had total dominion over all the vampires, which he does. Cool. But it made them seem more like zombie vampires than like vampires. You know what I'm saying? Because like after everything he said, she repeated it, and the other guy was just quiet. But that never happened again.
See, and a lot of Because like that's what. So before I knew they were vampires, because like I didn't want to get spoiled by Sinners, I read it. Once I was trying to just like picking up the pieces. One big thing with vampires is like the person who turns you into a vampire. You could read you could basically read like telepathic.
Yeah.
But they can't read yours. Like the more people you turn.
Yeah.
Like it just gets, but you're also under like that person's control. And that what that really got me is when they were first asking to enter. I'm in the pod. I'm in the pod. I'm in the thing when my people was talking about. They're like, bro, why don't they? I'm like, oh, they're vampires. Because the biggest thing about vampires is, yo, can I come in?
Yeah. So
my babysitter's a vampire. Is the pizza dude.
I didn't know. Okay, going to see the movie, I hadn't seen any trailers for it. I hadn't read anything about it. We were looking for something to just go to the movie to see. And then I was like, oh, what's Sinners? Oh, that got Michael B. Jordan in it. Let's go see Sinners. We go, we see it. And I was like, she was calling them hates. And I was like, I don't know what a hate is, so this could be cool. And then when we first see the vampires, when he like fall out the sky, whatever, getting chased by the Native Americans, he was asking them to be let in, but I didn't look at that as vampires. I was looking at it as, can I please come in? They're hunting me. And then when they
it was him with the burn marks.
Yeah,
because he had bullet holes. They had bullet holes. I know they didn't set him on fire, and like it was like constant. It was constantly going.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here. I'm like, you just not gonna question the fact that bro is on fire.
So to me, I knew that he was burning from the sun just because I thought he was a demon.
Yeah.
But it's not far-fetched to think that whoever is... he's like, the way he was saying it, he's like, they are chasing me, they are torturing me. So to them, yes, they set me on fire and I had to stop, drop, and roll and run away. So that's not too far-fetched for me.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there because like the way he was burning, it was like even when he got to them, the part of him that was like under like the house like hangover stopped burning. I'm looking at him like,
I think
okay,
Sinners was
but
really good.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. They haven't had a bad movie together. Michael B. Jordan and the director.
I think this is his first time directing a movie though.
No, they worked together on a bunch of projects.
Michael B. Jordan? No, this is his first time directing.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah. Or is this like
no, he didn't direct this. He didn't direct this.
Yes, he did. He was a co-director. He
But I'm just saying but like he was also like this is not his first time with the current director and him as an actor.
Oh, this is their first time together.
This is their first movie together. They did the Black Panther series. They haven't had a bad movie together since they started.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he was the director on Black Panther or Wakanda Forever. All that. What's the other movie? Michael B. Jordan.
Pause.
He directed it.
We got off topic a little bit. The Asian lady.
Oh, hate her so much. Jeez.
She shouldn't have. If anything, she should have invited one of them in, and killed them one at a time. Yes.
Hey, only you have permission.
She only killed one vampire too, by the way. She killed her husband,
which is hilarious.
But I feel like personally,
it was crazy. The fact that they ain't gonna lie, they would have survived.
They would have survived. I do think everyone else would have died. I think that everybody in the church would have died. That entire time would have
got it. Hey, can I come in? And being peoples, you got to be like, yeah. God welcomes all.
Yeah, I think everybody else would have died if they would have waited till sunup.
And then,
by that point, you can leave.
You gotta realize she looked outside. She seen how many vampires there were. Right? Mm-hmm. You gonna go, hey, we know where your son is. You leave him alone. So they're gonna kill you, turn you into one of them, then have you and your husband go turn your son into one too.
Go kill your son.
Like, if you want to do that, you ain't gonna lie. Inviting them in was dumb. If you want to fight, walk outside, fight them yourself.
As soon as I realized what she was trying to say, I'm not trying to hold you. I'm shooting you.
Oh, we gotta realize, Smoke has the quickest draw in the South.
Man.
When Cornbread try to...
He did pull it up kind of quick. Hold on, wait. Speaking of that scene, Cornbread had the
Cornbread.
funniest scene in
Talk about
the
some.
movie.
Talk about some. Give me my bread.
He's
my
like,
bread.
can I at least have my money? And she said, well, be careful. Smoke on. Here you go. Bro, what are you doing?
What pissed me off is, can I have my bread? No, he puts it right here.
Yeah. Then he was like,
I would have threw it on the floor. Especially after she called him a monster.
He said, I ain't talking to you. No way. You ain't talking to him. You talking to me. He's like, so what is it we supposed to be doing? Being kind or what? I was like,
ain't gonna lie, I blame Cornbread's death on him, bro. You had no reason going that far to piss. If you ain't walked to the side of the building.
Oh, you talking about Cornbread?
Yeah. No. He had no reason. You know, walked to the side of the building.
He did go in the woods.
He went deep into the woods.
I think, to be fair, we didn't know people were dying.
But I'm still not going that far.
Yeah, I'm
gonna bend this corner real quick.
I'm not going outside at all. I'm not going out there at all.
Alright, right. Let's just do it like this. I got a question, right? You, me, we'll throw the storm in there, right? Malcolm, right. C2, and the rest of the people in our Discord, right? Who's gonna be the reason if we hold up a building that we get folded? Who's gonna sell us? If anybody. Right? First scenario. They walk up to the door. When the lady goes, yo, why can't you come in yourself? You've been going in and out all day. Can you? And they hey yo, can I come in? Who's gonna say yes?
Who's saying yes?
To just let the random people in.
I can't see. It depends on who owns the place, because I can't see anybody saying yeah, come in. Let's say
we're at like a live pod event for the storm.
Mm-hmm.
So the storm hasn't rented out; they own the place, and they walk in. The whole event stop. We all stare at the door, and it's somebody it's Cornbread.
Okay.
So whoever the person who was working security, walking in and out. Oh, can I come in?
So why you asking if you can come in?
That's what I'm saying. Lady goes, yeah, you've been coming in and out all night. Why you asking? Who's gonna be the one to be like, yeah?
I think it'll be low key. Yeah.
Would do. I can see that or Murphy. I can see what you outside for. Come in.
I can't see Murphy saying nothing. I only say yeah because I feel like if he be like if you're standing there. And he'd be like, bro, can I come in real quick? Like, what you doing? Instead of listening to her say, you've been coming in and out all day. Why you need me to invite you in? I feel like Yer would just be like, yeah, come on. You know? Yer
do be talking over people. Hey, come on.
But I feel like I also would say me, because if she don't say nothing, I mean, like, I'm standing here in the way, and he'd be like, watch out right quick. Like, can I come in? Actually, I'm not gonna say yeah. Come on, I'll probably move.
I'm saying I move out the way and be like, my fault.
Yeah.
And then when you say, yo, can I come in? Why are you asking me? It's not my place.
Yeah, I'll be like,
that's all. So it's not necessarily. I know it's not gonna be me because none of my responses are direct. Yeah, come in. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Step to the side. You still ain't come in? Okay. Yo, can I come in?
I would even ask him, like, you're not gonna come in? Like, I'm not really gonna say, yeah, you're welcome in here.
Yeah, so I don't think that's what I'm saying. Next scenario, right? It's the way that Stack died. Mary. Shawty walk in, start flirting with everybody, right? She was in the party already, somebody let her in. Mm-hmm. She start flirting with everybody. Who is getting pulled to them by themselves?
I feel like in this scenario,
I'm saying not Malcolm, not C2. They got girls.
Yeah, I would say I feel like in this scenario, it would be somebody's girlfriend that comes back into the party and pulls them aside.
That's what I'm saying. So Malcolm would fold if it was his.
Another thing I didn't understand about the movie.
I thought it was a random John. It was just some random good-looking John started. Hey, yo, come with me.
Nah,
who's folded? Who folded? Maybe
Tendo.
Maybe E.
10. I don't think E folded.
Nah, E. No, we did the E date, bro. E not folded. E go.
Yeah, it's not E.
So I don't know you.
Actually,
Stranger danger.
I give it to Atano.
Yeah, he is one of them.
One thing I also don't understand about the movie is you remember when Stack got changed and he woke up?
Yeah.
He was in the building uninvited for a long time. So like Stack, when he got changed and they locked him in the room.
I think like it's to enter like the whole like the actual building itself. Since he was already in the building, he didn't need permission.
But he got out and had to get permission to come back in. But
yeah,
he was
he left.
Yeah, but you were already in. Why did you leave?
Well, they all a lot of them. Remember, they put the garlic on him, so he ran outside.
Did they?
They would, yeah. Show you, but he knocked the door down on preacher boy, and she was like, "What is that? Pickled garlic."
Yeah. Okay.
But she was just so he ran out.
Because I know
Mary ran out for no reason. They didn't even hurt Mary. Mary, I think what?
They shot her.
Oh no, they did shoot. Oh wait,
Smoke shot her.
That's what I'm saying. Remember, the bullets do no damage.
No,
garlic did damage.
No, okay. So the bullets
they pierced her, but they heal.
Yeah, they heal, but they still hurt.
They can't kill her with bullets though.
Yeah, but it still hurt.
You can't be killed, but the garlic can kill them. The bullets couldn't kill her. I would have left her.
Me personally,
I'm sprinting out and I'm
if I'm Smoke, I'm dipping bullets in garlic.
Yeah, but they didn't know about the garlic till after.
He still had bullets after.
They also realized that there was vampires, so there was like wooden stakes.
I would have made wooden bullets.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm soaking that wooden steak in garlic too. You burn it from the inside.
Yeah, like you're not getting away. If I get you down,
and you gotta realize they were prepping, but they weren't fully prepped before Shawty tweaked out. Come in.
Oh yeah, no, she would have got shot. But would you take the Annie way or the Stack way? Like, would you want to die before you transform to a vampire, or would you just want to be a vampire?
I'm not. Kill me before I become a vampire. Respectfully.
Really? Why?
Man, Jesus is my Lord and Savior.
You can still be Christian.
Yeah.
The other guy was still Christian.
Remick?
Yeah.
No. He just knew the verses. He said the verses didn't save him. And
he didn't die. He don't know if he got saved or not. He did die.
Yeah, so but he also don't believe he was Christian. He said that verse didn't save me. It's not going to save you now. But so he don't care about the.
It did save him.
He said, "Hey, you talking too much."
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to be a vampire. Respectfully,
they can fly. They weren't jumping. He was flying. Remick was flying.
Yeah, no. Literally, when Mary walked away after.
Yeah, he was flying.
Yeah, she. I ain't gonna lie, that was the funniest thing ever. Because I was at the most
when he started flying? Yeah, no, that was hilarious. Okay. For me, I don't know if I would want to be a vampire on the simple fact that like in like originals or Vampire Diaries, there's options to get around the sun. And here it's just death. Like you just never see the sun again.
Yeah, the sun literally burns like 4th degree melting.
Death. So I would say kill me.
Okay, you know who could be a vampire? You know who could be a vampire? C2.
I was gonna say don't kill me unless I'm coming after you, but let me turn.
But that's the thing. I think once you're turned, they share memories, so you're automatically like, on Remick's team. Like whatever he say, go.
No, that's not true. Because remember, he didn't kill Sammy.
Who?
Remick. I mean, Stack. He promised Smoke that he won't kill. The only thing, okay, when you turn to a vampire, you got like you share memories and everything, but the motives of why you're doing it are the same. Like Stack was trying to turn Smoke because he's your brother, not because Remick wants Smoke turned. And when Smoke was like, "I'm gonna let you live, just don't. You gotta promise me you're not gonna touch Sammy." It was more of a don't kill your cousin and I'll let you live. You keep it pushing. Like he wasn't. If he was like mind controlled by Remick, then he would have killed Sammy regardless.
Yeah, but
also,
still,
if you didn't notice, another thing I really liked about the movie is like throughout the whole movie they saying that Smoke like always protects Stack.
Because Stack can't watch his back for shit.
Yeah. At
And
the
Stack,
end, when Smoke locks Stack and Mary in the barn,
Mhm.
it wasn't even like one. You don't know that they're in the barn until like later in the movie, but he locked them in there and locked the barn all up. One, because the clan members was coming back,
Mhm.
and he didn't want the clan members to go in there and touch Stack. And two,
Yeah.
because it's a dark barn. Like there's no sunlight. He didn't let any of the sunlight get through.
Yeah. Another thing I liked is they literally they played two opposite roles. Stack wearing red, Smoke wearing blue, whatever.
Yeah.
So they give Preacher Boy the Preacher Boy's real name is Sammy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just want to keep it. So Sammy gets the choice. You can go with me or you can go with me or you can go with Smoke.
Yeah.
He chooses to go with Stack. Stack, it represents the eviler like path is what a lot of people think the symbol was. And then there's Smoke. Sammy being Preacher Boy, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go the more exciting, the whatever path," because Smoke is always careful. So I like how you see the decision, like decisions based off the two characters. Another thing is, like you said, Stack don't know how to watch his back for real. Like Smoke's always protecting him. So Smoke always being on guard is why he was able to draw the gun so quick when he was about to get attacked. On the other hand, Stack got turned because Mary came back in and he was guard dropped.
But they were together though. That's not really fair.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But they were just
Smoke had one of the best scenes in the movie when he told Sammy basically, "You don't want to be like us. You need to go home." And then Sammy was like, "No, I'm gonna play my music, and if you don't want me to, you're gonna have to kill me." And then Smoke pulled his gun out on Sammy. I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on here? You go shoot your cousin because he want to play the guitar?"
No, he wasn't gonna do that. He would just, bro. That's why I like Smoke so much as a character. If you go down the wrong path, I won't hesitate.
Yeah. Also, or when he pointed it at Pearline because she ain't want to eat the garlic, and Sam was like, "What you doing?" And he's just me. He said, "I'm trying to save your life. Shut up." He just hit him.
No, but I ain't gonna lie. She pissed me off too. Because
like you see what bro.
You let him wait garlic.
Bro, will you see what we're up against?
Ain't gonna lie, I'd have been even worse. I would have took the juice from the garlic, just flipped on her. She not burned it.
Yeah, I'd be like, listen, I wouldn't. There wouldn't have been too much talking with me. I'd be like, either you eat the garlic or I'm going to kill you now. Pick your poison.
Sammy, you step in front of her, you go too.
Could you kill Sammy, your cousin?
I wouldn't. No, I just threatened him so he make him scared enough that he can't jump in front of the bully.
That's fair.
Sammy, you step in front of her, you go to.
I wanted Pearline to live. She was kind of cool. Yeah. She was married though.
Nah, and that she was married, and her Sammy was a freak Nick. I just realized that. I've been dancing and sweating. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Let's get into anime. We've been on this for a while.
We'll do an in-depth center breakdown later on in the week.
Sure. Actually, we can watch it if it's on the website. We can watch it.
Oh, I bootlegged it. I bootlegged it allegedly. Secondly, after I watched it in theaters, I bootlegged it allegedly.
So I say I can watch it for the Discord and see if they want to do that. Let's start off with Fire Force. Okay.
Respectfully, how'd you feel about this episode? Rated scale of 1 to 10. And 3, 2. Okay, just. I ain't gonna lie. I like this episode. I give it a 7.
I didn't because one. Okay, it was okay. It was mid. One,
they
brought back. I would say they brought back the Ledger lore. I feel like
which they didn't bring back. It never went away.
But we didn't have it in the whole episode. We didn't have it with the whole last episode. You know,
she was barely getting. She was just dodging.
Okay.
The lore only really show up when it's her time to shine. Like when she has camera time, it starts to show up.
That's dumb. 2.
I didn't like the fact that they all stripped.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Put your picture. Take your.
I didn't. You know what's crazy? I didn't even know. Like, I was watching it while I was at work. So when I like look at the scene, And I'm just like, do they not have on pants or are their pants skin tone? Like I was over here trying to figure out where they pants with. Why did they strip?
Yeah, over a belt buckle. Which
Um,
I get because I ain't gonna lie, she was getting tugged in place trying to run away. Come in, come in,
one
come in.
thing that do boost up the stat a little bit is Arthur's entrance. Arthur's
Yeah,
fire.
Arthur's fine. I like the magnetic through heat because gold does become magnetic with heat. Like
No,
that, so that
yeah,
yeah, yeah, with heat it becomes magnetic, which is insane. So you tell me if I put a torch to my necklace,
allegedly.
allegedly, if I put a torch to my necklace, it's going.
No, I thought gold became unmagnetic when it got
No,
heat.
it's so gold is normally not magnetic, and then when
Oh,
you
then
apply
it,
the heat,
yeah.
yeah. So she's running the heat through her body to the hand to yeah.
Captain Burns is getting on my nerves. I'm so tired of Burns,
Him and that flamey ponytail.
bro.
Wait, time out. Wait, we're not done with the first fight yet. Let's cover that.
They
So
used her tails to heat up a bunch of iron and
yeah,
throw it at him. Throw it at her.
yeah.
They tried to
Um,
smelt her basically.
yeah.
Oh, and
Not gonna lie,
Captain,
besides
what's his name? Hiniwa?
Mr. Bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bullets.
Bro's aim is impeccable. Actually,
Oh,
is this the first time I've seen them kill someone?
I think
I've never seen
no.
him actually
Oh,
shoot somebody.
someone yes, someone yes, something no, because he took
Well,
out the Inferno.
I would say they kill Infernos all the time. I don't care about Infernos, but like an actual person, he
Yeah,
shot
this
her in the
person.
face.
He said,
Like, he shot her in the face. That is wicked.
that was hilarious. But I ain't gonna lie, besides the Lucky Leisure, whatever lore, her character was before that. I was actually excited. Like she would dodge, heat it up so it stops magnets. She got the upgrade from Bro, so she hit the giant Neko ball. I was like, oh, this fire, you cook.
And then just
I ain't gonna lie.
pause.
Respectfully though, they did say anybody else she could have fought would have been fried by that move. The destroyers are just heat resistant. So I ain't gonna lie, I give it to her. She bossed up. But keep your pants on. I hate the scene where I looked up because I'm over here taking notes. I look up. She's on all fours because she's the cat shit. Her pants at her ankles, and all I see is thong.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like,
I'm like okay.
The first season, it was okay because it wasn't overdone.
It wasn't excessive. It was like oh
yeah.
It was like in the distance, like you know how the first episode where she spun and her clothes came off like that.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like little funny stuff. This one, it was. I look up, 3 seconds of just left and right cheek in my face.
The reason it's like it's excessive and it's just not needed. Like they made that an integral part of her character when it doesn't have like we can grow out of that, you know.
Mangaka are horny. They need something to draw to keep them motivated.
But like nobody in Soul Eater is like that.
Yes, it is.
Who?
The witch, the cat witch.
No, Blair's not even like that. She's just.
When you first meet her, she is.
No, when you first meet her, she's not. I mean, that's just
also,
her design.
Remember, she was as fan servicey as they came back then. They wasn't OD on the fan service during the Soul Eater or era.
No, Soul Eater came out after.
Huh?
Soul Eater came out after Fire Force.
The manga?
Right?
No. This was written as the prequel to Soul Eater. So Soul Eater dropped. And this is now the prequel.
Oh, still.
But yeah, trying to get full. Let me see. I didn't really take too much notes, so it was just that. Burns is. He pissed me off, bro. Just die already.
Yeah, we didn't even see like a fight. Actually, he just came out. They talked some more. He said, "Give Captain Obi the bug." Why are we making him an Inferno?
So now when Captain Obi don't turn into an Inferno, he over here, the 7th gen, talking about Duke.
That low-key would be fire.
No, I ain't gonna lie. You know how bad Burns would be? God was wrong.
Bro, actually,
give me a second.
Anyway, I'm gonna take this time to talk about this audiobook that I was reading, right? It's called Apocalypse Regression. I went through 6 books of Apocalypse Regression, all of which are 9 hours long. I was watching them at work. I went through 6 of those books in 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. Gas. And when I say gas, I mean gas. Like, the book is fire as an audiobook. I was literally listening to it from the time I clocked in to the time I clocked out at work for like the last week. And I just finished book 6. The problem is I don't know when book 7 drops. So it's like, now I'm just waiting. And every time I look up like Apocalypse Regression book 7 release date, it gives me something like Apocalypse Redux. I don't know what Apocalypse Redux is at all. So now it's like, how do I find what I'm looking for? If you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open up. I'll just go to Chrome. Let's see if I can see. Let me see. Because I was using Safari. So let me try Chrome. Apocalypse. How do you spell apocalypse? Apocalypse Regression. Book 7 release date. Apocalypse Regression. Amazon. Because book 6 came out on April 10th. Oh, wait. Apocalypse Regression consists of 6 books. The current recommended reading order for the series is provided below. Release date November 8th, 2024. It came out November 8th, 2024. A lit RPG time regression adventure by Jacob H. Grieve. Yeah, I don't. But anyway, basically, it's fire. I would highly suggest you take it out. It's basically if like everybody in solo leveling had a system, but all like, let's say, you know how dungeons break in solo leveling? Let's say dungeons everywhere just start breaking, causes the apocalypse. All of humanity is down for the count. It's 3 people left. You got the hero, the artificer, and just a random guy, right? So these 3 are all teamed up. They're like best friends, whatever. And they say, hey, let's go. Like, the artificer makes a time machine. We're going to send the hero back in time because it is, like, she's the strongest. She can save everybody. But then she dies. And then the artificer dies. So now we just got this poisoned, decrepit man who can't level up because he was poisoned by his fiance to go back in time. That's the base. Like, that's the like summary. So now this poisoned man got to go all the way back in time, start from 0, and work his way up and try to not be poisoned, deal with the family, and why? Anyway, deal with his family, his arranged marriage, because now he knows everything that's going wrong. He knows when the judges are gonna break. He knows when all of this extra stuff is like gonna happen, and he has to stop the apocalypse. Kind of fired, key. I ain't gonna lie. I literally bought all 6 books. Like, every time I got done with one, it left off with like a cliffhanger, so I would buy the next one. And
alright, we good. Hey,
yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
I was talking about this audiobook I've been listening to. I just finished.
Then don't care. Anyways, back to Fire Force. So basically, I'm
waiting for the 7th book to come out. But continue.
Yeah, my fault. My RA pulled up.
Yeah,
you talk about what? No, they was making sure we signed up from what? Oh, R.I.P. Burns, or yeah, I'm thinking Obi gonna transform in 7th. Imagine.
I want Burns to die. I really, really do, but we probably won't.
He's the strongest soldier right now, isn't he?
Where is Benimaru?
No, he is. He riding on them damn broomsticks.
Yeah, come on now. Tee up. Other than that, I didn't really care for Fire Force this week. My favorite thing I'm watching right now is actually To Be Hero X. T-Bait Conda Cook. We can go to T-Bait next, because T-Bait Conda Cook is...
No, we will not be going to T-Bait next.
Why?
I would like to do Vigilantes next.
Okay. What you got to say?
I want to say I want to save the best 2 for last.
Okay. What do you have to say about Vigilantes?
Okay, so Vigilantes. We're gonna cover the last Monday's and today's episode, right?
Yeah.
Bam. Last week's episode didn't do much for me. What about you?
I like that we saw all the heroes show up.
True.
Like we
that
saw
was pretty much it.
Endeavor, All Might. I like seeing Ingenium. I like that.
That was this week, wasn't it?
It was both. Ingenium showed up last week, I thought.
I don't remember seeing him there. Oh, he might have. That's cool.
Yeah. But I like seeing Ingenium. I like seeing all the heroes pull up. Like it showed that when it's like a category 5 that everybody will show up like instantly and stop it and then leave. So that was cool.
I like seeing Endeavor because like his face is so different than what I remember. Because this is still like prideful. I got to beat All Might Endeavor. This isn't.
Yeah.
I've been redeemed.
Yeah, this is mid abuse Endeavor.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched the other episode, and I was like, I hit up my boy Discord. I was like, yeah, no, I just finished this. He's like, right after that meeting, I guarantee he went back to beat his wife. I was like, oh.
He never beat his wife. He did beat
I know.
his kids though. He definitely finished that fight and went to go hit them kids.
Do better.
But yeah, the last episode, I like that. I was actually just talking about this in the Discord. No, like last week.
Okay, you said the last one. I was like, oh.
Let me see. I gotta go to it because I was just talking to the Discord about this literally earlier today. Oh, we can talk about this week's episode because it was this week's. But Outlaw was saying he's not really rocking with vigilantes now because it seems like a whole lot of nothing each week. It feels like villain of the week type of show, like Power Rangers. And I was explaining it to him like that's because with Power Rangers, the overarching story is that of whatever that Power Rangers show is about. So like Dino Thunder's overarching story dealt with the Black Ranger, the White Ranger, and those villains, and it was very secluded. Then Mighty Morphin, where it is Rita, whatever her name is.
Yeah, they have the one main villain, and then she's sending her lackeys till you get to them.
Until you get to them. But for My Hero, we know who the main villain is. We know what the problem is. So now we're just
working backwards.
We're working backwards. I was like, you have to think of it less like a spin-off and more like a prequel.
And you gotta realize it's also when we first got to Deku, season 1 My Hero, it was he wants to be a hero, slime dude. We get to it, Bakugo. Like it wasn't villains of the week, but it was adversary of the week in that first season too.
Yeah, so then Outlaw was saying that he would like to see more about like the drug enhancing thing and stuff like that and like that background. And I was like, but if we do that, we seen in My Hero already, we would just be repeating the overhaul arc and then there would be nothing different. Yeah,
this is drug enhancing, which we know gets turned into drug nullification. I mean, court nullification.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it gets. This is a prequel.
It's literally a prequel. It's like literally. How did I say?
And you gotta realize, we're not following. I have the greatest power in the making. We're following. I gotta make this shit work.
Let me see. I actually worded it really well.
You can't word nothing. You're illiterate.
I'm not. Hold on. I do gotta see. Talk for a second.
Bing bop boom bop bing bop bam. The type of shit you wouldn't understand. More. But yeah, let's get into I'm gonna get into the this week's episode, today's episode actually.
Yeah.
Before but I ain't gonna lie, him meeting Ingenium.
I said think of Vigilantes less like a spinoff and more of season 0.5. Like Hidden Inventory, like how Hidden Inventory is technically season 2.
But it's an OVA. It's an OVA.
No, OVA is not canon. But like Hidden Inventory is a whole arc set before the story, but it takes place in season 2. This is literally Hidden Inventory, but its own separate show.
Flashback season.
Yeah, but anyway,
today's episode, he actually meets Ingenium.
Yeah.
Also, Ingenium getting outran. Piss me off. Your quirk is, but then we realized this is like we knew that our Ingenium, Mr. Class Rep, was the better one because he said, oh, I mastered turns doing this, which his brother struggled with. Now we see why the turns was bad because that dude was able to stop on a dime.
No. Ingenium said he can do turns. Oh well, yeah,
he can't do quick turns. He has to like
when
you go real fast, you gotta angle it out.
My thing is, why did it take a pro hero to tell you not to think of it as stepping on the brakes, but to just go the opposite way?
Well, because you gotta, a lot of people, you gotta think. He thinks of it like, oh, this is a bike. This is a car. You go fast, you stop
Yeah,
going at all.
but
No.
even just with playing with your quirk, you would have figured out. Oh wait, I wonder if I could just like.
I'm
There's
not
no
saying
stopping.
there's ways to figure out how to break. Like I would have figured that out on accident on some. I'm
Just
trying
playing
to.
around.
Let's say
Yeah,
yeah. I'm trying to. And I'm like, maybe I'll lean the wrong way, and let's say I'm going right. I'm trying to go forward, and I
yeah.
lean to the left a little bit, and I just. Oh shit!
And that's another thing. He said that he can spin himself in circles. So you are already doing this.
Well, that's just using the speed or like two points
Yeah,
of the four, or like two of the three, and
yeah.
it's just now you're
Just going
accelerating
one way.
that way.
That's fair.
He never
But
because he never rotated backwards.
yeah,
Do you think if he ain't gonna lie, and then 2.5 seconds after that, bro hits the bat dude with the meanest slide cancel.
mm,
Bro flies over because they actually catch him. Ida's managed to break. We realize it's a bat, not a speedrunner.
we seen him
Which is
actually do what I was talking about last week too, when he just had one hand and foot or whatever on the wall. We seen him do
I'm
that.
telling I'm telling you, the fingers count as points. So he be hitting like
Yeah, like I don't think that he like needs to be crumbing to crew.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. He needs one of them like baby shoes
Mm.
where the front part missing so your toes can touch.
He need Jesus sandals.
Something where your toes can touch. That's 10 points of contact right there. But so we see that Ida, yeah, Ida take wait no, what's his last name?
His last name
Injin.
Ida.
Injin. Oh, Ida. Then Ida taking the damn business card back pissed me off. I would have been sad too.
Yeah, why
You
did
said
he
I could
take
be
it back?
He said you found what you want to do already. It seems, and I wouldn't. Just to be respectful,
No.
I don't want to do this vigilante thing. I want to be official.
Let me be a pro hero. Like I don't have to be. For one, you're bad at your job because you know
Two,
who I am. You need to be arrested. That's for one. For two, I want to be a pro hero. I'm being a vigilante because I didn't think that I could be a pro hero. Let me be the pro hero.
Two, I know these streets. Only reason I stopped bad dude is because you ain't know where you was going.
Yeah. Like what are you doing? Like you.
Can we talk? Knuckle Duster has superpowers.
No, he doesn't.
Not strength. Not strength. He has superpowers. Because that motherfucking rope he be swinging on was attached to the sky.
No,
That shit was
attached
not.
to the roof.
No, that was not attached to no damn building. He said.
And I do think he just jumped really high to get the inertia going. But no, he attached it.
Bro,
But
that shit was attached to the
I
sky,
wonder
bro.
what his quirk actually is, though. He's also a
It's happening.
masochist.
But we know that.
He's fighting for the love of the game.
Bro, and it's to the point he has no choice but to fight for the love of the game because we seen him hold back and he was still knocking bro out. He's like, yeah, Master actually shows a lot of restraint.
Where?
You're leaking. you're bleeding.
You almost died. He said, like, how do you feel about Popstep?
She cool. She gotta just accept that she's part of the team now at this point. It was Knuckle Duster and the Crawler. I don't rock with these niggas.
I like their team. I like the trio. One thing that they would have had me completely twisted on is one, why are you in my home? Two, why are you eating all of my stuff? And then why are you upset that I'm upset that you're in my home?
Or why are you beating his ass in my room? Now I gotta clean the blood up.
Get out. And then you better not. I'm about to take a shower and change my clothes. You better not peek. Go home.
Get out.
Go home.
Nah, Popstep is hilarious.
I like Popstep. I think she's my favorite out of the three.
Nah, the Crawler is hilarious. Just because, I ain't gonna lie, what pissed me off is he be doing everything, but I want to see him use all the ability. When bro glided up the wall, now I need to see him hit the on the wall. Start changing direction on these fools.
I want to see
And also,
him.
he said he's about as fast as a bike. And he says going fast, but then he went faster than a bike. And it was like, yeah, it's just, I can't control it. So you're telling me that you don't have a max acceleration, you just limited yourself.
You just go faster. I wonder if that takes
cool.
stamina away from him when he does it.
I don't think so. I think they probably do because you know how hard it is to hold a crouch position for that
That's
long.
true.
Like,
But
I don't know if you ever play football or anything, but they be having like the deal they gotta be in that position. That shit is horrible.
yeah, no, I don't. Cause like everybody quirks, like all quirks got like a drawback. Like Lemillion, he goes
His
blind.
his drawback is the 3 points. He can't just glide. He has the 3 points.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
You gotta think how the only way he can attack is slides because he can't throw a punch unless he do it with one hand while everything else is touching the floor. Talking about some
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Literally 2 feet on the ground, 1 foot. I mean, 1 hand on the wall. He can literally just slide. I would never be crawling. I just couldn't do it.
So what I'm hearing is if I stand in the middle of the street, you have no choice but to crouch down. Now you can't attack me. You can run into me real fast. I'll jump.
I'll jump. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I am enjoying seeing him like modify and learn his own quirk further.
I want to see how goated it get.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like Bakugo, you would never think that he could start flying by using these explosions, like using like the propulsion to fly and make flying flaming tornadoes out of explosions. Like that's cool.
Yeah, a lot. Someone said Bakugo's real superpower isn't even the explosions. It's the fact that I know them explosions stink.
Because it's sweat. Bro got to put deodorant on his hands.
Imagine bro hit you with the.
No, I think it smells like nitroglycerin though. I don't even think it smells like must.
Which still
but
stinks.
if it did, it would still stink. Yeah.
It still stinks.
Anyway, not my hero. Hero X or T-Bait.
Let's do T-Bait. I feel like Hero X was the best episode this week.
Hero X always is the best episode. It's a
best
thing Eric right now. Okay.
T-Bait should be the best thing, Eric.
We met Sylphie, and Arthur is a demon, bro.
Who's Sophie?
Oh, did they not say her name? Yes, he
Who's
did.
Sophie? Who's Sophie?
That girl.
No. Soph is the name of the dragon.
The name of the dragon is Sylvia. The name of the elf girl is Sylphie.
I do not think it is. Why am I getting her name? Why am I blanking on her name then?
Elf girl T-Bait name.
Tessia.
Oh
yeah, you're racist. You're a racist. You're a racist. You're a racist. You're a racist.
From? No, Sylphie's
what about Jobless?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm like, so that's a dragon.
Yeah.
You're a racist.
Yeah.
You pack them up. Matter of fact, go like this in the camera for me.
Nah.
I'm putting you on a pack them up.
I got you.
Let me just get this right there in a dark room. I'm going to do my best to edit you behind bars.
Insane.
lock him up.
I thought it was Sylphie the whole time. I've been calling her Sylphie. You know, it's crazy. I just read it too. I knew it was Tessia. Dang.
Yeah, no, you're insane.
Anyway, we met Tessie. We met Tess. Arthur like just killed like 4 grown adults and didn't blink about it. Personally, I'm rocking with it. I think T-Bait is everything that Jobless should have been.
I ain't gonna lie, they like merged worlds and the two main characters met each other. Goated.
Low key, if
I don't think they get along. I don't think they get along. Early on, they wouldn't get along. Maybe late life, like when they were both like 13, maybe.
I think they would get along just because Arthur still maintains his like king appearance. Like he keeps that up, so like he knows how to talk to everybody. He knows how to like get around certain situations. So I think that they would get along because Arthur would be able to tolerate Rudius. But like once they became like both like young adults, I feel like it'd be better. Like it wouldn't be a toleration, they would just be okay. Now I do think Arthur would have a problem with Rudius being a perv.
Especially if they both know that they're reincarnated, because he'd be like, oh, I can't. It feels wrong.
There's a show like that. There's like all the isekai characters.
That'd be hard.
No, there's a show like that. There's like
no, but I'm talking about like with these two specifically.
Oh yeah, because I know
I just ratted you out to Malcolm. By the way,
what you mean?
I just told Malcolm that you're racist.
Type.
He said that doesn't shock me.
Where did you say that at?
I put it in a secret compartment of the Discord that you would never find.
Gotta be the DMs. Oh wait.
Nah, it's not DMs. It's in Storm's Discord.
Let me see. I can find it. Hold on.
But yeah. So Arthur off them with no hesitation. He's like, "Hey, there's a mission I gotta get done. You gotta go."
And the question of the day. all L's look the same as Wicked.
That's basically what you said.
He's gonna say, "I know."
Why Murphy a year pull up instantly?
Bro.
Yo.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, but yeah, no. Arthur off them respectfully was like, "Hey, this is a mission I gotta get done. Y'all moving grimy. Pack them up.
Yeah.
Save the life. Keep pushing." Arthur not being tired and sitting there like guarding her, and she goes, "Oh, I can't sleep. Shut up and go to bed."
Go to bed, bro.
I'm keeping you safe.
I would have been like, at this point, I'd already saved your life. Just go to bed so we can get up in the morning and get you home. No. Okay, if you were Arthur, would you have went out your way to take her back home? Because she was like, which way did you come from? He's like, that way. She was like, oh, the whole opposite way. Would you have went out your way to take her back home?
Probably, yeah. Because at this point, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trying to make my way through the woods.
That's also true.
So if I could get to civilization, I could be like, hey, like, that's the part I'm like, hey, yo, I helped her find her way back. Do you know where this city is or this town is?
Yeah, like, do you know how to get home? Oh, wait, we about to get a time skip, aren't we?
Training arc.
But I don't think we actually see all of it.
We see the beginning part, it skips.
Yeah, I think we get
a little bit.
I think we get like a 3 or 4 month time skip.
Yeah, but hey, man. Did you watch the episode preview?
No, I don't ever watch episode reviews.
Well, I did. Basically, he entered the Elven Kingdom and gets jumped. Like, they all grab him, knives out, separate him from Shodi.
As they should.
Right? As they should. You're different than us. Lock him up. Yo, you're on a roll this week.
No. You have a princess, bro. What?
She's a princess?
Oh, well.
Y'all hear that, chat?
I'd be forgetting, bro.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. It'll be a running joke. Every time you say something that they didn't confirm yet, I'm just...
Because when I'm watching it, I'm watching it, and then I'll be like, oh, yeah, I can talk about it. I got to start actually, like, writing down what exactly happens in the episode, because I'll be going over sometimes. But that's okay. That ain't, like, a spoiler. She's an elf daughter. Of course.
Yeah, which they always are. They always end up being something. But yeah, so he get packed up. I'm over here like, after I just went through this. Matter of fact, let me live. I'm coming back for this village.
No, yeah, I guess.
I'm not coming back for this village.
I ain't coming back.
No, I am. I'm bringing the royal army with me.
Arthur's not royalty, is he? No, Arthur's.
No, he's not. But I'm saying, I'm bringing squad deep. We pulling up.
Yeah. Other than him killing those people and taking her home, nothing happened.
Motherfucking Jagger Jack.
Yo, Murphy need help.
What?
I listened to the video under the thing. He said, "Move foot in Jagger Jack."
Motherfucking Jagger Jack.
Like Murphy just be dropping. He dropped videos like an old head that they think are funny but have nothing to do with the conversation.
Yeah, I was like, what does that have to do? He just anyway. Go to Hero X. Wait, before we talk about Hero X,
I have a question.
What?
So, you get dropped in either world. Which one you go to, the world of T-Bait or the world of Jobless Free? I've seen this conversation. I have a few.
I think knowing what I know now, T-Bait. Because you can work to be better in T-Bait, and you're not like limited to.
Yeah. They put it like
You don't need a staff to
if I'm starting. I'm saying if I'm starting at the beginning
yeah.
of both of these other stories, like whatever, I'm going teammate because I'm sorry, Art. Where you got pushed into the woods, you gonna fall and you gonna see me walking towards that damn cave on purpose. I'm getting that egg.
Nah, Sylvia gotta like you.
She will.
Oh, all right.
She will.
I think
I'm in there.
T-Base only because I like T-Base Magic better.
Remember, she has that stupid ass quiz. Oh, if I give you this power, how would you use it?
To protect
everybody.
Friends.
To protect everybody. I love the world. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get it and start nuking kingdoms.
I'm clipping that.
Oh
no. I'm clipping
I'm nuking kingdoms, bro. Sophie goes, I'm that compressed magic bullshit.
Yeah, no, I'm clipping that. He said to protect everybody. I'm clipping that. But yeah, I'm picking T-Bait. But
yeah, nah.
I want to talk about TBRO X because I like TBRO X, but I haven't seen the guy that's from the trailers yet.
Yeah, I heard something about him too, and this is light spoilers, but I will be discussing it because I already heard about it.
What?
So you know how it's not even a spoil, like it's part of his ability. I'm not gonna tell you what his ability is, but apparently he's the reason that when they go into fights, that it switches between the animation styles.
Oh, he does that? Oh, that's cool.
So that's part of his ability for some reason. That's all I heard.
I'm assuming just off of the trailer, his ability is to like reality manipulation, just off the simple fact that he is literally changing the way everything looks. So that's kind of cool. And I'm also assuming that he is Hero X.
No, his name has to be Hero X.
His name has to be X.
He has to be Hero X. He has to be the number one hero.
Yes, he has to be because.
I'm so mad that X. I'm so mad X isn't a variable to be hero.
I think that's what it is, though. I think he's
number one. It's to be the number one hero.
Yes.
To be Hero X.
Yeah, I think it's to be him and take his spot, but anybody could be him.
Yeah. And then to be Hero X means because X is like also a double for a variable, so you could be a hero any number. You might not be top 10, but you might be Hero 12.
I had a question watching this last episode.
Yep.
God's Eye.
Yes.
What is his? The question I had, it got answered.
God's Eye is Orochimaru, right?
I was about to say, what is his obsession with? Even if Nice is lying, even if it was a lie, what is your point? Why do you care so much?
Tell me, ain't gonna lie. No, caring so much that your last words are, "What is your truth?" Like, bro, if you don't,
like, what are you doing? But then it's explained. He's basically Stain of the Hero X verse, which is kind of fire, but at the same time,
bitch though.
Why do you care? Like Stain cared because he's like,
and no, ain't gonna lie, and I'd be cool with it if he was like Stain. How Stain was like, you're a fake hero, you're a fake hero. No, he's Nice is a fake hero. Nice is a fake hero.
No, yeah, it's like Stain. When Stain was approached by an actual villain, he was like, no. When God's Eye was approached by a villain, he was like, yes, that's where they differ from me. Cause
Stain won't work with villains. First time we see God's Eye, he literally brings in a villain to the set.
Yeah, like literally Stain, like when Shigaraki was like, hey, do you want to come work with us or whatever? Stain was like, no.
Also, we haven't seen any of those fear plates since episode 1.
What fear plates?
The thing they pulled from the machine was like, the thing that basically allowed him to use fear instead of trust.
I mean,
we haven't seen any of those since.
I assume that's just his power now.
No, I don't think so because they pull out the plate. There's like someone gave him an unauthorized, like illegal.
But remember the little smoke cloud of evil came and talked to him at the end of the episode. So I assume that they just gave him that power. Like you just have the power of fear now.
I thought fear was like another. You know how trust build. The more trust you have, the stronger you are. I thought fear was another.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that like he's just how many people fear him instead of trust him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We haven't seen any of that recently.
That was the whole thing. That was like the little technology thing. Like that's how he was so strong.
But that's what I'm saying. Until this episode, like we weren't seeing any of those.
Before this episode, we hadn't seen it. Well, it really didn't have nothing to do with him like before then.
I thought fear was like this big, like well-known thing. Like, oh, good. Yeah, that's what I was. I didn't. So that's
Moon.
Ain't gonna lie. You want to talk about Moon first? Or you want to talk about Lin Ling?
Moon.
The end of the episode.
Yes, I was so mad. I was mad when it turned out to be a mannequin. It didn't even register to me that she went to this.
That's not what I was talking about.
What are you talking about? Oh, no, not that. Not yet. No. It made me mad because I got something to talk about after that too. But it made me mad when it turned out to be a mannequin because not only one, it didn't even register to me that when she went to this deserted island and left her portal gun, that she was going to a deserted island to live without a way to get off of said island. And I thought that was going to be the end of Moon. I was like, okay, like anime ending, she's off the cast, whatever. And then we find out she's struggling. How long was she there? She was there for like a week.
Nah, it's not because he took him longer than a week to get to 10.
No.
He was doing a whole bit. If that, or you gotta realize, she probably realized she left her damn gun. It was like,
she dropped it on purpose though. It wasn't even like.
No, she didn't. It was on the suitcase. It fell off, and she just kept going.
No, she threw that. Like she dropped that.
I remember it falling.
No, I remember her dropping it because I remember like why didn't she take the portal gun? Even if you don't go directly back to Nice, even if you do go directly back to Nice, you still have the option of not being on a deserted island. But that was cool. But yes, now the end of the episode, when she got shot, I was like, what? So now that makes me question. Ling Ling's power. Ling Ling's power is what?
We don't know yet.
It has to be Future Sight.
I think it's just nice.
No, it has to be Future Sight.
I don't think so.
Because remember,
why would it be Future Sight?
Because in the first or second episode, he already saw her dead laying down like that. When we first introduced Moon, it's the first episode actually. The end of the first episode.
Well, he had Knight's powers back then. He didn't have his own.
But yeah, but I'm saying, but like you get, I think that his powers was already Future Sight, and then he got Nice's powers because everybody believed that he was Nice, and he took on the persona of Nice. Because so I'm thinking, right? He already had Future Sight, and then Nice dies, and then I take over for Nice.
They don't give him the power of love.
That's dumb. I think.
Remember over there talking about something. Oh, he's the one that cried for Moon. It has to be him.
I think in terms of trust, is like his power is just super strength, and that's it. Because he didn't really do too much. He was just.
You think he's gonna keep the flight? You think he's gonna keep the flight and stuff of Nice?
I hope so. Cause that'd be fire. Everybody already think that he was Nice, and now that they know that he's been playing Nice, so.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm basically Nice, just not Nice.
Yeah, but I think his new power is gonna be super speed, super strength, and I think super strength just comes standard actually. But I think it's gonna be Future Sight because we already saw her dead. We saw her dead in the first episode, and then she wasn't dead in the second episode. We was like, oh, maybe it was a dream or whatever. But like, who was the guy that shot her? His outfit was fire. He was like green and he looked like Genji a little bit.
Yeah. Cause I'm sitting there, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, that whole scene messed me up. I was like, oh, he got Moon, he handed the gun. Bro, I go to take a sip of my beverage. Oof. And her body dropped, bro. It wasn't like no fault. Her body dropped.
Yeah, no, she died. That was fire.
Now, what if he get the power to heal? His power is to make sure that Moon never dies.
That would be fire until she don't like it no more.
She could be like 736. Yeah,
no, that'd be. Ugh. I don't know what his new power gonna be. I was also told
I want to chat what are his powers as of episode this, but I feel like ChatGPT gonna spoil me.
Yeah. I was also told that every couple episodes it would be a different main character. But I guess that was just wrong.
His name is Lin Ling, right?
Yes. Don't ask. You're gonna get spoiled. They're gonna tell you when he died, how he died, and when his birthday was.
Okay, and I'm stopping there. They just said enhanced speed, which is from probably Dice's. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Speed. Nice's powers was just Superman.
Yeah.
Without-
Laser eyes?
without
Laser eyes?
eyes.
Oh, frost breath.
Yeah.
But then again, he also did. He have like energy manipulation or something still.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But yeah, no, this episode was fire because first of all, bro was breaking bones on the nano machine. Stuck on some.
Oh yeah, no, that would. Eating robots is wicked.
Yeah, but ain't gonna lie, he did his thing. Because first of all, that's what pissed me off is you can't be the stand in your verse getting manhandled by a powerless dude. Before he even got his abilities, he was whooping you.
No, he wasn't.
Then you, no, he was. Before he got his powers, he got a couple. He got a couple great hits in, and then that's why the people started trusting him.
No.
While the trust was building up, bro said, "Oh nah," started whooping on him for a minute.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not.
Before he got his powers, every time the reason trust started building up is because the one girl that was down there, she was like, everybody was literally looking at him like, oh yeah, this guy is gonna die, which I thought was wicked. Like nobody cares that he's up here fighting, but everybody down there like, yeah, he's gonna die. He was lying about being nice, whatever. And then the one lady, she was like, well, if he's the actual guy who was crying for Moon when she died, then this has to be the actual guy. This has to be the guy that we've been trusting all along. And then she was seeing him get wrecked. Like every time he went up to punch bro, he got hit away and he just kept getting up.
The funniest part of that scene was what's his name again? Lin Ling? She starts posting about it.
Yeah.
That was the funny. Yeah, the trust shot up after that, but just imagine you out here getting whooped on camera.
What's his name? Yeah, like I was saying, it started skyrocketing because they saw that he wouldn't give up for fighting for Moon. That's the only reason. He was getting beat up.
Yeah. Also, what's his name? The boxer dude. That's a nice ass ability for cleanup crew to be able to knock the memories out of people.
But why did he you exposing them for being fake? But who cares?
Not even exposing for being fake. He's a real ass hero now. You're exposing his past for when he
wasn't a hero.
So basically, he can't redeem himself, is what you're saying.
I'm already up. I'm already helping people. Why do you care?
Because you're stopping me from exposing Nice. Literally.
The obsession with Nice is wicked.
It's mook.
I guess. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to the gym.
You are.
I'm not. I am about to go. Yeah. I am about to order this beat up. I'm going to see if this gift card will work online.
What do I? Fire Force Vigilantes, Hero X, T-Bait, Weekly Recap, Sinners. We did everything, right?
Yeah, that's everything. Hero X is the best thing airing right now. You wanted to talk about the voice actor for...
Oh, yeah. So I'm watching basically from Country Bumpkin to Swordmaster, right? Which is supposed to be... I was recommended it because it's like... someone said it's basically Rudius's dad if he got reincarnated to another world. Which I was like, alright, it's cool, I'll check it out. He's the opposite of Rudius's dad. He's a 40-year-old virgin who dedicated his life to the sword.
Oh, yeah, that is not Rudius's dad. Rudius's dad is a player.
He's Rudy's dad if he forsake the Jones. But basically everybody that he's trained has gone to the capital and become like some legend, right? And he's over here like he's just real humble about it. Oh yeah, I'm not the best. I just don't touch on the basics, whatever. That second episode, that voice actor really just sounded different to me because like everybody else is like, oh, like it's real like low, real like they have like a certain like accent. She gets over here, she's over here talking about some LOL.
I feel like when I seen it, like the little clip that you told me to watch,
yeah,
she just sounded like free written to me. Like everybody,
it just sounded like she was voice acting for a different anime. That's what got me.
I mean, like how everybody around free written would be like so like overly emotional, so where she's just like kind of like let's say everybody's at like a 7 out of 10, like trying to like emotions wise, she just straight sitting at a 5 out of 10. Like, yeah,
that's one thing, but it was also like I feel like her mic just felt like everybody else recorded on the same mic, and then there was her.
yeah, like it was fair. I liked it though. I might pick it
No,
up
that was cool.
just from what I seen.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like the show. Like I watched all 4 today in a row. I was like,
Oh, you were just
damn,
like
yeah.
binging it. Does it come out
But-
in dub or is it just?
It comes out in I think both.
Okay.
If not, then it's like it drops dub the week after.
Okay. Well,
But that's what I'm saying. I watched it in sub, and then that last episode, I was like, I seen dub. I was like, why was I watching dub this whole time?
Yeah.
Switched it, and all I hear is, "LOL, you forgot about me." Aw, I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Whose voice actor is this?
I'm gonna probably end up checking it out while I'm at work tomorrow, just because I'm out of stuff to read and watch.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, nah, it's cool.
But you can get us out of here.
All right, guys. It's been your boy Jordan with the D1 Haters Podcast, episode 10. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a follow, leave a comment down below. We like engaging with y'all. Well, Aries do. He love y'all. He not gonna say it on camera. He a little sensitive, But
Pause. Also, shout out all the new subs that we got because we have been getting a lot of new subs. Oh no.
We're gonna drop I'm gonna work on dropping a Patreon soon, so we can have a list of people to actually shout out.
I gotta actually make another Patreon because the Patreon that we have is kind of like sucks.
Word. I wonder whose fault that is.
Patreons. It wouldn't
Yeah.
accept our email.
I know.
So,
I think he said what was it? Because you like the email's too new or something.
I don't know, but we'll try it out one of these days.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna do that and give y'all a real shout out. But check us out on you're already probably on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check us out on Spotify. If you're on Spotify, check us out on YouTube. What else? Join the Discord. Come talk. We had a date. Drop your podcast questions. I'll answer them. I might call you stupid, especially if you're here. Only if you're here. But hey, check us out on all.
regardless.
Yeah, but just check us out on all platforms. We appreciate y'all, and I just want to know. I'm happy that all y'all are watching, and let's grow the channel together.
Fish.
Catch you.